It's not often, but sometimes at Mapperton everything goes to plan, and that has been the case with the return of the Eagles. It was touch and go for a while with the timing, but now they've been repaired and they have finally flown home with the help of our local removals firm. With about half a ton of lead, they are certainly a little heavier than a sofa. Stage 1 complete?
Yeah. Stage 2, a bit scarier. My pigeon.
That's it. What's scary about stage 2?
Oh, gravity.
Gravity. Gravity's always scary, isn't it? But look at them, they look magnificent. And these are the bits of stone that you've prepared to put them on. And so what happens, Darren, in stage 2?
Stage 2, we're going to put the right-hand eagle on first, because that's the gate post with the least issues. And then obviously once we know how that works, it makes the second one easier, because this one is weighted backwards, which has got a bit of movement, and obviously this one has got a little bit less sort of thing. So we've got to get them up on the scaffold, swing them across, make longer fixes to go down to the gate post, and then obviously land them down, make sure that we haven't got no movement or anything, lift them back up again, and then fix them down with a cement. So a little bit of, not trial and error, just obviously up and down, and making sure that they land how we want them, you know what I mean? And then job's done.
Job's done. Job will be done. Well, I'm sure that bit is going to go smoothly. And when is stage 2 starting?
Got to prep the gate post down on the left-hand side to take the existing cap off. Obviously, I want to catch Mike before he goes because I want to know his availability, because they can come from here to there.
Right.
It will be sometime this week. Time-wise, I don't know, because obviously we haven't.
Depends on what everybody's doing.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. All right, Darren. Thank you. And with the scaffold now in place, Darren is able to do some final bits of intricate stonework on the first gate pier. Using a pulley system, they're able to hoist the first eagle back up onto the top of the gate pier, ready to be screwed into position. And thankfully, that went exactly to plan.
Have you ever wanted to be Lord or Lady of the Manor and stay in a grand castle or stately home with great friends and family? When I lived in the US, I was fascinated by these places, the extraordinary history, the royal connections, and of course, the stunning historic buildings and works of art. I've been lucky enough to marry into one of these families, and I now live here at Mapperton, which is known as Britain's finest manor house. But now it is also possible for you to stay in many of these great houses and estates thanks to Storied Collection. Storied Collection offers exclusive hire of private estates and castles across the United Kingdom and Ireland, where the historical significance and legacy of each property are carefully preserved. And guess what? Mapperton is now officially a member of Storied Collection too. Each historic house within Storied Collection has been hand-picked to ensure the highest standards of accommodation and service. They cater to a range of interests, including fishing, golfing, or enjoying guided tours by the owners themselves. So whether you're organizing a grand family reunion, an exhilarating trip with friends, a corporate retreat, or even a wedding, these places offer an accessible way to turn your dream into memories that you will cherish for a lifetime. And it's much more affordable than you think. With a diverse range of castles, manors, and mansions, a Stay with Storied collection is a unique opportunity that is not to be missed. And please remember to mention Julie when booking to receive a £1,000 discount on any stay of 5 nights or more. Click the link in the description below to explore and reserve the historic home of your dreams. Both eagles are up and they look great, and it's really quite emotional because this has been almost 2 years that they both well, one had kind of, went face down, if you like, and then we realized when we were taking it down that the other one had corroded and needed to be repaired as well, or it was about to topple. So they just look so majestic and so vibrant and alive, and very happy to be back, protecting Mapperton and also welcoming guests and visitors to Mapperton as well. So I have to say it's so exciting. So we'll be putting a sheet over them once the scaffolding comes down, and some of our top donors are coming to Mapperton, flying all the way over from America, flying over here, staying with us in the house. We have lots of exciting events planned, good dinners as well, fun dinners, and then we'll be doing a proper unveiling of the eagles, which is so exciting. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who have kindly supported us here on our channel, Mapperton Live, and also those of you who have kindly and generously donated to the Eagles Fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Finally, the scaffolding is taken away, and we then covered the eagles ready for their grand unveiling in front of our very important American guests. These wonderful people helped support the cost of the repairs and have themselves flown over to witness this historical Mapperton moment. There was an amazing thunderstorm. I don't know if you remember that night, but we came down in the morning and it had been pouring with rain, which it does frequently these days. And we discovered that the right-hand eagle had leant forward on his perch and was looking really precarious. And of course, the gardens were still open at that time. So we instantly got a scaffold together, and we thought, oh my goodness, there goes all of 2023's restoration budget on one eagle. That was until we got up on the top of the scaffold and discovered that the second eagle was in exactly the same precarious state. And they both had to come down, and they came down very quickly a couple of days later. And we thought, goodness, what are we going to do? Who can help us? And I think through Darren originally, Mike, we got in touch with you, and the eagles were all loaded onto a lorry and taken to your workshop. And you've spent, a good couple of months putting them back together again. And then we thought, well, how on earth are we going to pay for this? Because this is an absolutely astonishing amount of money that we've got to raise. And so we thought, well, we'll see what our patrons and our YouTube audience are able to do to support us. And amazingly, a number of people stepped forward and contributed to the Mapperton Eagles Restoration Fund on GoFundMe, and many of you here today have done a fantastic job of supporting this project. So the first thing I wanted to do was really to thank our donors and supporters for getting the eagles back up, and indeed to Mike for doing all of the work that was necessary to get them back into shape. So thank you all. Thank you, Ron.
Woo!
To the eagles.
To the eagles.
3, 2, 1. It's not coming well. Okay, yeah, that's... One's down!
Woo!
Yay!
Okay, I don't want to pull too hard.
Oh.
Oh, there it's coming.
Oh.
Keep going.
It's coming.
It's kind of that. Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes.
If I do it this way, I might catch the wind. Right, I'm going to climb up here and help this one out. Right.
There's always one. Yeah, I'm getting this on. There he goes. Okay.
Okay, I think if you keep going.
Okay. Nearly. Ah! Oh, there we go.
Somebody can unveil me now. Right. There we go. Excellent.
I wouldn't have had it any other way. Woo!
Yvonne, how are you feeling? You've traveled a few thousand miles to get here,
Yes,
and they're back up.
They're back up and they look absolutely beautiful. They look better than obviously they've probably looked in a very long time. They're standing proud and at the entrance of the house where they belong to greet visitors for the next 200, 350 years. Yeah, we hope.
We
hope.
just got a guarantee from Mike, who did the restoration, of at least 100 years.
At least 100.
That might see us out. So
Well,
I
I plan on coming back for that,
Yeah, you
so I'll be here for that.
come back for the next unveiling and restoration.
But they are extraordinary. They really are beautiful.
And one of the extraordinary things we've just been hearing from Mike is how, when he took them apart, he had to rebuild the outside of the leadwork and was sculpting feathers because of all the cracks that there had been when the things came apart. So this was not just a repair job. I mean, it really was an artistic endeavour. So there they are, and they're pointing the right way. That is a great relief, isn't it?
Yes, and I'll tell you the craftsmanship, Mike's ability to do that, and that there's someone in this day and age that can do that is really astonishing.
We have just unveiled the eagles. In fact, Rebecca, you did an outstanding job there.
Unveiled them and covered up your husband. Oh.
Exactly. Anyway, we are celebrating, of course, the unveiling of these eagles, these really important eagles, and you guys were instrumental at making this happen as one of our, serious donors here. And so first of all, I just want to say huge thank you to Mark and Rebecca. And also, I just want to, without getting sort of emotional, because I will, but Rebecca is also one of the transcribers for the Alberta Research Project. And you donated to the Muniment Room, and just, I just want to say thank you. And it was wonderful to see this unveiling and to have you here. And so you've come all the way from California.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your names are there, and of course in the Muniment Room as well. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. And how does it feel just seeing it? I mean, I know what it feels for me. I'm on the verge of tears, but yes.
I don't know that it's hit me yet. How about for you?
They look amazing. I mean,
do.
the
It's fabulous.
craftsmanship and just
eagle.
the because we had never seen them even when we came here
Right.
last year. So
That's right. So Rebecca and Mark came on our first Grand Historic Tour, and the eagles were down because, as Luke said, that they had come down October 2021. No, sorry, October 2022.
Right.
Then when we did our first Grand Historic Tour in October 2023, that's right, they weren't there.
Right. Well, this is the first time we're seeing them live.
And look at them.
They are incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. This is our adopted home in England, and coming here is just like coming home. And knowing you and Luke, it was the least we could do because it feels like we're helping our home away from
be
home.
part of something
Yeah.
really special.
Yeah.
Oh, incredibly special.
I'm so pleased to see our eagles back. Mapperton really wasn't the same without them. Hopefully they will stay up for at least another 300 years, by which time any repairs will be someone else's problem. And thank you to everyone who supported the restoration costs. We really couldn't have done it without you. But we did not let the eagle excitement stop there. Later that day, we hosted a birds of prey experience on the croquet lawn with falcons, vultures, and of course eagles. Luckily, they didn't take any of Claire's lambs or Beryl's doves, though I'm not sure anyone would have noticed. Please remember that if you'd like to become a patron, you can head over to patreon.com/Mapperton Live. We are very grateful for your support.